Hey Simon, good evening. I hope you're doing okay in the UK. I wanted to just give you a brief update on what's going on at Lanyado. So we are keeping busy. The hospital is on war footing, which means that we send home people that don't need to be in the hospital. We lower the amount of people so that we're ready in case we get an overflow of casualties. Um, it's an interesting time to work. It's a very different mindset, and basically within my world, within the NICU, we're working within the NICU with all of the doors and the windows shut. So we feel that we're at war. We feel that we're in a Mamad, but we also feel that we're safe where we are. And we know that our babies are safe. And it brings us a lot of comfort. Um, what we're finding is we're pretty busy actually because we're getting women from down south, families that have been evacuated, and people from the north. We're seeing it both in terms of my world, in terms of the delivery room and the nursery and the NICU, but also we're seeing it in terms of the hospital as a whole, which is getting a lot of patients from down south, as well as we're starting to get from the north with the rockets there, from Nari and from Spot. We're seeing more patients from there as well. Um, it's pretty scary. We're seeing you know, lots of people that are coming up with injuries from down south, people that were involved in these Yeshuvim, people that were involved in the party. Down south, there was a big party with a lot of youngsters that were killed and some were captured. And I ended up bringing in a friend of mine's son to be evaluated in the emergency room at Lanyado. He was down at the party. It's a crazy story. He was at the party and they saw the terrorist attack happening. So he ran with a few of his friends. They got to some kind of like mini shelter and hid there, and the terrorists ran after them. They threw grenades at them and shot at them. And he said they kicked out a couple of grenades, but some of them went off. And basically, the men that were next to him were killed, and the girl that was next to him was captured and kidnapped to Gaza. And he said basically that he remembers them lifting him up and just dropping him back and leaving him there for dead. He said that he lost consciousness, and several hours later they found him. He was seen down in the hospital down south. They were so overwhelmed that they basically evaluated him and basically said, follow up with your regular doctor. Obviously, it wasn't enough, and we brought him into Lanyado. Lanyado did a full evaluation, helped take out some of the shrapnel, and basically set him on the right path to continue his treatment. Brought a lot of comfort to him and to his family to know that he was properly evaluated. So we're seeing a lot of stories like this, and it's a tough time uh, to be in the hospital, but we're standing strong and we're confident that we're going to overcome this. And I wanted to just like fill you in and let you know that we appreciate the support from all of our donors and the work that you're doing to help us raise funds. Because we're busy, obviously, we need more funds and more resources, and we need to be ready to receive the next big wave. So we appreciate all the help you can give. Thank you so much.